So she's asking, how come Fairhaven has a mobile needle exchange, but New Bedford won't allow it? New Bedford has a needle problem there everywhere.
Yeah, I think, what the feedback that I've gotten from most people about needle exchange is that, a couple of things. One is that they're skeptical that it would actually work. The second thing is that, there are a lot of folks who, have pointed out, I think correctly, that it's hard. I think it's hard for municipal government or government at any level to credibly tell people, especially children, don't do this, stay away from it, on the one hand, and then be actually facilitating drug use on the other hand, actually handing out the needles. And that's why, it hasn't been popular. Needle exchanges have not been popular. They've only been done in a few places around the country, like places like Cambridge, Massachusetts, and a few other similar communities. So, I tend to be sympathetic to that sentiment. All that said, there's an awful lot that we're doing to curb drug use, and it ranges from education in our schools so that we have the appropriate messaging for students at starting as early as grade 4. We've beefed up interdiction. Our police department has, as you know, has arrested an awful lot of people trafficking in heroin as well as in fentanyl, and I think that's made a dent. Our Greater New Bedford Opioid Task Force has been hard at work, and they've become proudly so, a bit of a national model on how to deal with the opioid crisis. Our team was invited to an event in Boston a few months ago, put on by the National League of Cities, in which only 4 other cities around the country were invited to tell everybody what we're doing and how we're going about it, because we seem to be doing it better than most. And then there's our placement of people into treatment, as well as our advocacy at the state level for more curbs on the prescribing of opioid painkillers. So it's a multifaceted approach. We're going to continue at it. We've seen in the last year a 19% drop in fatal overdoses. That's a good thing. It's not nearly enough, but we're going to continue to work at it until we've got the problem under our control.